Macho John Madden, they call me Juanito in Mexico. I want to tell a story about this little shop and Erica who runs it, and also the cast of characters who have populated my experiences in El Diamante, this little pueblo I'm in Mexico, 2 hours north of Veracruz in Veracruz State. That's the O'Reilly restaurant over there, and next to it is the El Diamante Hotel. I arrived in this little pueblo 3 years ago in June of 23 and spent 3 whole months here with my car in a shop down the street here that belonged to a young guy that everybody told me was the best in town, best mechanic around, but he sure didn't do a good job by me. So I was here 3 months, which was actually wonderful for me. I was in need of healing, and I got lots of it here. But I want to tell a story about people who help us along our way in life. Not much trouble crossing the road right now. This guy's gonna have to stop for the speed bump. I believe, it's my experience, that lots of angels have helped shape me to be someone who can make a contribution in the world. My way of looking at life is that there are 2 big challenges. The first is to remember who we are, which is love, part of God, one with everything. And the second challenge is to figure out what we're supposed to do with all that. The irony of this little pueblo is that although it's a town where nothing happens basically, but everybody thinks it's the whole world, like why would you ever want to go anywhere else? And it's awfully sweet, awfully peaceful and wonderful. And I'm about to go walking back in the campo, the countryside. Street dogs here. So, in my life, I've had wonderful angels who have said spectacular things to me, that they believed in me, they saw greatness in me that I didn't know was there. And I've also had people, brilliant people, who have beat me around the head and shoulders to shape me up, get me past my stuck areas. I think I'm going to slow down and just stop over here to tell this story with the background of roosters. Erica, who runs the shop over there, is the daughter-in-law of Grandma O'Reilly, who runs that restaurant, and Don Miguel, her husband. Yesterday, she gave me one of the most wonderful compliments I've ever gotten in my life. She knew me from the 3 months I had been here, and I love to play the clown. I don't take myself seriously. And back in the States, I was always saying, part of the reason the Mexicans like me a lot